Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mumtazah Nuraini Rahma Ramadana. I am from TBIB. The title is The Effectiveness of Role Play in Teaching Speaking. Introductions. Speaking is one productive skill that should be learned by students. Brown, 2001, stated that speaking is an interactive process of introducing meaning that involves producing, receiving, and processing speech of sound as mind instrument. In addition, Cameron 2005 stated that speaking is used to express meaning so there too can make sense of them. In other words, speaking is an important skill that is used to communicate with other people. Relate to the importance of speaking, it is not an easy for the teacher to teach speaking in the classroom. In fact, most of the students are reluctant to speak up the classroom and they have low motivations. It is supported by Nunan. He stated that there are some correctness in teaching oral skill and EVL. Classroom namely lack of motivations, and they tend to use their first language. B. Research questions. The problem that was investigated in the research can be focused on the following research questions. It is effective to teach speaking by using role play. C. Hypothesis. Science the research designed to investigate the effect of using role play in teaching speaking ability. The research is driven by the following hypothesis. Null hypothesis, role play is not effective in the speaking. Alternative hypothesis, role play is effective in teaching speaking. D. Literature review. Speaking is one of the important skills in human. Nunan, 1993, said that the importance of speaking skills is obviously noticed regarding the role of human as social being new depends itself more on speaking rather than writing when interesting with other it is supported by Brown 2001. Speaking is an attractive process of conducting meaning that involves producing, receiving, and processing informations. Speaking is fundamental to human communications. That in this way, speaking skills should be taught language classroom with interactive technique. One of the technique in teaching speaking is role play. E. Research method. In the research, used quantitative as method and pre-experimental as design. According to Crow, a quantitative method is used to examine questions that can be best answered by collecting and statistically analyzing data that are numerical forms. This research used pre-experimental as design. The writer used one group test and post-test design. Her research and design is experimental. Subject of the research. A population is any group of individuals that have one or more characteristics is common that are interest to research. In this research, this A grade student of one junior high school in Subang. Her taken as population beside sample is part of populations which is used the source of the real data of research. Each class was used to be sample of the research. There were 30 students, 13 boy and 17 girl students. Data collection and data analysis. In this research, the research collects the data by using pretest and posttest. Pretest was an implement to find out the student ability in speaking before the treatment. Then the researcher did some treatment and role play techniques was used as treatment. After treatment, the post-test was done to know the effect of using role play in teaching speaking comprehensions. The data gathered from tests analyzed by using SPSS 20 and interpreted to know the student progress in speaking comprehension through role play. Research and discussion. Based on the table 1, both of the data pretest and posttest was higher than the level of significance. It means the data of pretest and posttest were normally distributed. Table 2. It means that significant value was lower than the significant level. In other words, the null hypothesis was rejected. Thus, role play was effective to teach speaking. The last is conclusions. Relate to the result and discussions elaborate in the previous explanations. It can be concluded that role play is effective in teaching speaking. There was a significant difference between pretest and posttest. These conclusions drawn as a research of the increase of the student speaking score before and after treatment. In addition, significance value null was lower than significant level null 5, so the hypothesis null was rejected. Therefore, role play was effective in teaching speaking and it can be one of alternative technique in teaching speaking. Okay, thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.